Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you want to build the engine that powers modern applications, right? But then you hit that wall. Which backend language should I actually learn? Python, Go, Java, Rust? The list goes on, and it feels like a huge decision. Well, today, we're going to cut through all that noise and help you figure it out. Because at the end of the day, that is the only question that matters. Not what's the hottest new thing, not what's been around forever, but what is the absolute perfect tool for your career goals and for the kind of problems you get excited about solving. All right, let's get into it. So, here's our game plan. First, we'll survey the battlefield. Then, we'll meet the main contenders. We'll look at how they perform and where they shine. After that, we'll check out the job market and the future. And then, and this is the most important part, we'll give you a framework for choosing your language and a solid roadmap to get you started. You know, the world of backend development is a seriously crowded place. There are just so many powerful, amazing languages, and they all have these passionate communities behind them. And while that's awesome for the tech world, it can be totally overwhelming when you're just trying to pick one to really dive into. Okay, so just to make sure we're all on the same page here, what even is a backend language? Think of it like the brain of an application. It's the invisible part, the engine under the hood that's doing all the heavy lifting. Talking to databases, handling user logins, processing payments, all the crucial stuff that happens on the server. Now, instead of getting bogged down trying to compare 6 different languages one by one, which would take forever, we're going to simplify things. We're going to group them into 3 distinct archetypes. Think of these as categories based on their core philosophy and what they're really, really good at. This makes the whole landscape a lot easier to understand. First up, we've got the enterprise titans. These are the absolute juggernauts. They're built for stability, security, and powering the massive, mission-critical systems that run the biggest companies in the world. With these guys, reliability is everything. And in this category, you've got 2 heavyweights, Java and C#. Java is the tried-and-true veteran. It's been trusted for decades by banks, huge e-commerce sites, basically anyone who can't afford for their system to go down, ever. Then you have C#, which is Microsoft's beast. It's incredibly powerful and plugs perfectly into the whole Microsoft and Azure ecosystem. Both of these are built to last. Next up, let's meet the modern speedsters. These languages were literally born in the cloud era. Their whole reason for being is raw performance, handling thousands of things at once, and doing it all safely. And here we have Go and Rust. Go, which came out of Google, is all about making it simple to write incredibly fast, concurrent code. It's a natural fit for microservices and all that cloud-native stuff. Rust, on the other hand, is laser-focused on giving you maximum performance. We're talking C++ level speed, but with guaranteed memory safety, which is a total game changer. So if you had to boil it down, Go is about simple speed and Rust is all about safe speed. And our final group? The versatile workhorses. These languages are the champions of getting things done. They prioritize developer productivity and flexibility, letting you build and ship products fast. They have absolutely massive communities and can be used for pretty much anything you can dream up. And in this corner, we have 2 huge players. First, there's Python. It's famous for its clean, readable code, which has made it the undisputed king of AI, machine learning, and data science. Then you've got JavaScript and its type sibling, TypeScript. Their killer feature? You can use the same language for the front end in the browser and the back end on the server. This is a massive advantage for startups and anyone who wants to move really, really fast. Okay, so we've met the players and we know their general vibe. But how does that actually stack up in the real world? Let's take a look at how they perform and, more importantly, what kind of jobs they're the right tool for. All right, when you look at raw speed, the numbers don't lie. Go is the clear winner here, with the quickest response time. Node.js, which is JavaScript on the server, is right behind it. Super impressive. Now, you see Python is a bit slower. But here's the thing, that's a choice. Python trades some of that raw execution speed for developer speed and simplicity. It shows there's no best performance. It's all about the right performance for the problem you're solving. And that performance profile maps directly to where these languages are used. The titans, Java and C# are the backbone of banking and huge enterprise systems. The speedsters, Go and Rust, are building the very infrastructure of the cloud and powering things like game engines. And the workhorses, Python and JavaScript, are perfect for launching startups, building amazing AI features, and creating those slick, real-time apps we all use. It's all about matching the tool to the job. So performance is one piece of the puzzle, but let's be real, a career is another. So where are the jobs? Let's switch gears and look at what employers are actually hiring for right now. Wow, okay, this data is pretty telling. Python is leading the pack with almost 46% of recruiters looking for it. That's the AI boom in full effect. Right behind it are JavaScript and Java, both hovering around 40%, which just shows the massive, continuous need for web and enterprise developers. And look at TypeScript, pulling in nearly 28%. That tells you that types are becoming a really big deal in the JavaScript world. And to give you an idea of why JavaScript is so popular, especially with startups, get this, its package manager, NPM, has over 3.1 million ready-to-use packages. That's a pre-built solution for just about anything you can imagine. It's like having a world of Lego bricks at your fingertips, which lets you build things incredibly fast. But let's just step back from the data for a second. This quote really hits the nail on the head. Because beyond all the benchmarks and the job charts, the best language is the one that helps you, your team, and your business get the job done. That's what it all comes down to. So, with all of this info swirling around, how in the world do you actually make a decision? Don't worry, we are not going to leave you hanging. Here is a super simple, practical framework to help you choose your language based on your goals. It's really just 3 steps. First, you have to be honest with yourself. What's your goal? Do you dream of working in AI, building a startup from scratch, joining a massive corporation? Second, match that goal to one of our archetypes, the Titans, Speedsters, or Workhorses. And third, and this is the most critical step, pick a language from that group and just build something. Anything. You have to find out if you actually enjoy writing it. And here it is, your cheat sheet. It couldn't be simpler. If your goal is AI or machine learning, Python is your answer, no question. If you want that enterprise job stability, look no further than the Titans, Java or C#. If you're all about that startup life or want to be a full-stack developer, JavaScript and TypeScript are for you. And if you are obsessed with raw performance and the cloud, your path is Go or Rust. All right, you've set your goal, you've picked a language, so what's next? Let's wrap up with the essential roadmap that every single backend developer needs to follow, no matter which language you choose. First things first, you have to master the core concepts of how the internet actually works. Then, pick one language and one major framework and go deep. Next, you absolutely must learn databases. SQL is non-negotiable. After that, it's all about building. Your portfolio is your resume, so build real projects. And finally, you have to learn how to get your code out into the world for people to use. These 5 steps are the foundation of everything. So we'll leave you with this final thought. All the online arguments about which language is best, it's mostly just noise. The best language is the one that gets you closer to your personal goal. So forget the trends, focus on your ambition. The only question that really matters now is, what are you going to build first?